All right, welcome back. On RealCopStoriesVideos.com, look it up. I got 355 cop stories. They're fun. Foot pursuits, naked people, stuff in bathrooms, a lot of gross alerts for you guys that are perverts. That's pretty funny, actually. Look up 133. You will never unforget that one. There are 4 guys in the bathroom, and they're all connected. I'm not going to say any more, okay? Ugh. Anyway, and attached to that is 133 questions and answers about supervision and just questions and answers in general. So ask me a question and email me for that question at rsbcopstories@gmail.com, and I've been answering directly to you, and then we're going to make a list and put it on tape, and then we'll do it on video here, okay? So right now we're talking about me working after 9/11. Been there a couple 3 years now. I got drafted to go into a golf tournament, and with the captain, gave him an earful of what we needed, and he was just in shock that this was going on. Okay, I mean his lieutenant, who an a-hole, who got replaced from a good lieutenant, isn't telling him anything. Okay, and only as strong as your chain of command here. And if somebody breaks down the middle, and it's not going to, we're going to be affected. And ultimately, if we're affected on the field, then ultimately, I've always said, if we're affected, then the public's affected because they don't get their service. They don't get what they paid for. Okay, taxes are high in LA, salaries are high. We appreciate that, but I want to get your money's worth. Okay, and I'm a manager now, so I want to make sure we get more bang for our buck. Okay, so back to what I told them, we needed all kinds of equipment. So this was like, I think it was a Friday or something that we had our golf tournament. We won. He's up there beaming, and I'm just very happy that I got through this, and happy that the captain didn't tell me to shut the hell up, because I gave him a lot of stuff that I didn't appreciate, my opinion, and all this stuff. And I don't know if I don't know the man. I don't know how he's going to take it. And I was actually expecting. I told one of my assistants. I called him. I said, I'm expecting that he's going to tell me to shut up, or he's going to tell me to leave. Okay, that's his prerogative. It's his shop. He's got, I don't know, a couple 300 people working for him. He's the boss. He can fire you, in other words. We don't mean fire. Technically, we mean kick me out of the unit. That's fine. I told him, don't ask me this. Don't ask me a question that you want to hear an honest answer. He wanted an honest answer. I found that out later. Okay. So Monday, one of my people that I know inside calls me and says, boy, he says, they had a lieutenant's meeting this morning. The captain came in with firing bullets, and he said, I want to see lieutenants in my office now. And they went in there, and I guess they could hear through the door this captain just firing like crazy, and they know that something was up because a couple of people are walking by the door not trying to listen, but like how you go, can I hear anything? Because about an hour later, the door opened up, and these lieutenants came out, and 3 of them, there was like 4 or 5 of them. A couple of them were red-faced, along with my illustrious leader. And because I know this, because at about 1:30 in the afternoon, he calls me, okay? And I thought, I look at the phone and see who's in it, and I go, oh, okay, because I got a call earlier that they had this meeting. I said, he's going to call me and probably say, who the hell you think you are? And I was ready for him. I said, I had it all planned. Remember, I got 32 years on now. He ain't going to push me around. I had it all planned out. If he says, who do you think you are doing this? I'm going to say, no, I don't think what I am. This is what I am. And if you don't like it, then how about you and I going to talk to the captain about this? It's not going to end here. You're not going to chew me out for something, for telling the truth. So let's just turn around and go see the captain. And if you watch my videos, I've done that before with lieutenants that are incompetent. That's my ultimate poker play. Let's go see the captain. They don't want to do that because they know they're wrong. Not that I'm always right, but they're always wrong. There's a difference in the two, okay? I make like maybe 10% mistakes in the 100% field of my endeavor. They make 90% mistakes, 10% correct, if they even get that much. Okay, sorry. Okay, so he says, oh, we had a meeting this morning about logistics. Oh, here we go. And he's real calm. He's very demure, okay? I don't know if that's the right word. Very quiet in this sense, not very aggressive. Oh, you did, huh? Oh, what came out of the meeting? Well, apparently you need some cars, right? I'm thinking to myself, I had to hold back. I was telling my people here at this recording, you got to hold back a lot, because I could have said, nah, or I could have said, yeah, I told you, but I had told them several times that we need cars. So I said, well, yeah, I've told you before, we need cars. We're hurting for cars. Yeah, well, I was not aware it was that bad. Oh, that's a crock. Okay. I said, well, it is that bad. Yeah, the captain told me that you were playing golf and told this and that. I said, yeah. I said, and don't get me wrong, I did not ask for new cars. I just need newer cars, maybe 30,000 miles on them. He goes, oh, yeah, he said one of your cars has 80,000, yeah. And by the way, that broke down last week. Wait for that car to come back. I don't want it to come back. We don't want it. Okay? I drive cars. He drives a lot of cars. We're older guys. A lot of cars in our careers, in our lives. Okay, you may get a motor rebuilt, sidetrack here. You may get a motor rebuilt, transmission rebuilt, and the car goes 140,000 miles, you're doing really good. Yeah, but everything else in that car, not the motor and the tranny that you fixed, has 140,000 miles on it. Car bearings, pumps, radiators, tail lights, all kinds of stuff. Rotors, headlights, that's got tons of miles on it. So sure, the motor and the transmission will get you down the road, but things are falling off, man. Anyway. Okay. What else do you need? Oh, he's giving me the whole run. So I tell him everything I need in a nice way, because I knew I had him. I knew he was writing this stuff down because he was taking time. Okay. Sure enough, man, this shows you how many brand new cars were sitting in a garage for these office people to go to lunch. Because I think it was around Thursday, he calls me. Oh, there's a new car waiting. Come down over here and bring one of your guys and switch for a new car. Okay, newer car. Okay, fine. Send one of my people. And we're working. Comes back in about, less than an hour. Brand new car. I'm talking the stickers in the window. Okay, no plates. Brand new. I go, what's this? He goes, man, I said, the guy met me there and he wasn't happy. He was some supervisor inside, and I guess you have to give these cars up. And what kind of car do you got? Oh, that's an old car. Yeah, it is an old car, okay? So they got a new car. And then Friday, my lady in there, she goes down there. Brand new SUV. It's a little one. Like, I think it was a CRV or something. I don't remember. It's a small, no plates, sticker in the window. These cars have been sitting taking these guys to lunch every day. One of the car had something like 310 miles on it or something. I mean, come on, So we get that car. Okay, so within 2 weeks, almost all the cars were new, which is really strange, okay? And then I get a call and said, come on, I've got another car for you. I said, it's for you. I said, what is it? I just want to know if it's big enough. He goes, no. I said, I'll tell you what, again, other supervisors won't do this. I said, look, I'm going to send all my people first to get their cars, and then at the end, if you have one for me, I'll take it. Oh wow, the other squad leaders got the first car coming in. I said, well, I'm not going to do that because they do the work. Wow, they were in shock because again, the reason why these supervisors are in shock because they think of themselves first. You already attained your rank. You're not going to make any higher rank unless you go take a test and all that. So what are you trying to do here? Just ego. That's all it is. So they all everybody got a new car. It was incredible, brand new cars. Oh, and in the meantime, we're in the field. About half my squad's got new cars now. They're all excited. I mean, they smell new. They're all put your stuff in it. I mean, it's really nice to have your take-home new car. Thank you, citizens of Los Angeles, buying us new cars. So I get a call from one of the office personnel. It says, "Oh, we need your guy. We need you to come out and meet your guys." I go, "Meet my guys for what?" "Well, we have an equipment exchange. We're getting all new phones." And of course, I dummied up. New phones, really? He goes, yeah. Apparently, their phones are not functioning very well. Oh no, yeah, they're not doing that well. They suck. Okay, and I don't remember what brand it was. It doesn't really matter. I don't think it necessarily was the phones. I think it was the service. I think they had the basic service, and nowadays everything's really not. But this is, I shouldn't say nowadays. That was back right after 9/11, but in the early 2000s. But still, I think they had a cheap service because anyway. So, okay, well, how many phones are we getting? Well, you're getting all phones, 10 new phones, plus all the charging equipment and everything. We just have to turn the other phones back in. Okay, where do you want to come out and meet us? So two of them showed up in a kind of, they had like a truck with a car with it was a small pickup truck. It was a Ranger, I think, small pickup truck with a camper shell. And these tech guys ran that car, that's fine, because in the back they had all these shelves, to put stuff in, and they had all their equipment in there and everything. So, man, we went behind somewhere else market, man, at 10 o'clock at night, and they didn't like being there because they go, oh, well, I said, you got to come out here about 10 o'clock. Oh, well, we go in to watch at 5 o'clock. Here's the Squints running the show. And I go, well, I said, I'm in the middle of a case. So what are you going to do? Oh, I don't know. I said, well, you won't want to call my lieutenant because I'm making that call. Okay. They did not want to come out, man. Can you believe that? It's all they do is sit in their freaking office, and I don't know what they do. Okay. The stressed voice. Oh, my God. You want any cheese with that? Oh, my God. So anyway, so of course I get the phone. I call my lieutenant immediately, the incompetent one. I said, they're not going to come out. They don't want to come out after 5 o'clock. You know, I've got a case going. Here's the one. Here's where you get all the experience in my arm. You want me to shut down the case to go get phones? I can shut down the case and go do phones. No, I don't want you to shut down the case. Because the case is what's important. We're following a guy, and to pull off or some ridiculous thing like that, they don't want that. He knew that. That's one thing that he got right. He did not want to upset that. But I said, we can't pull off. I said, and he wants to trade them all at once, which makes sense because, you know, all our phone numbers are with that SIM card and all has to be replaced. He goes, oh, no, I'll make sure they get out there at 10 o'clock. Okay, fine. So sure enough, here they come, and they weren't happy. Oh my gosh. You know, you got it once in a while, as in police work, you have to unass yourself. We used to say that. Unass yourself from a seat and get out there and drive around the real world, okay? So they're out there, you know, the sour faces, and oh, wow, it's so late. And well, yeah. I finally just say, we do this every day. We're here at 6 in the morning and we get off at 10 o'clock every night. Oh, wow, that's really interesting. Yeah, just give me the phone and go away. It's so like, it just reminds you of like a barnacle on a ship. The ship's really nice. You got this thing stuck on the side and it's dragging you down. That's what it is. Okay. Anyway, so they hand out the new phones, and man alive, oh my gosh, I'm just sitting back because all my guys are getting them first, and I'm waiting my turn, and I'm just so happy that someone put me in that spot to network with the captain, and that he asked that question, how's it going? And I was able to suck it up. I said this before, pull that belt notch a little tighter. Every year it gets a little bit looser, and tell him how I feel. And it worked out really, really well, okay? So we got that, and we got any other equipment we needed. The cars were coming in. I got my car finally about a week later. Got me a nice new Durango, very nice. I talked about it in the driving training track we went on. Really nice car, brand new. It had that one came brand new. I think it came to me directly. It was like 15 miles on it. I think it went up on the car carrier and backed off and went downward to me. I got it immediately. So, but I didn't do it for me. I do it for my guys. You need 9 people to do a surveillance, 10. But if I'm out of it with a car, that's fine. It needs to run. It needs to go. You can't stop that. Okay. So, anyways, that worked out really well, and very happy about that. Okay. Now, as I told you, at post 9/11, things started to wind down. All the squads went back, except one, back to where they normally do, and now we're tasked with following some what they call targets, which are given to us by various agencies. And now the work starts to be split. Okay. They started giving us, they changed our title changed our unit from anti-terrorist division to something else. I won't even say what it is to this day because they're still using that name of it. And what it is, they wanted to diversify because they figured they had 2 surveillance squads and a technical squad that went out and handled the radios and what they call bird dogs. They put a locator on somebody's bumper with a search warrant, and they can see where he's going, on crimes and stuff. And so they wanted to diversify. And they wanted to have us start watching and looking at crimes in progress. And that was interesting because we thought, oh, okay. I went to a meeting and with a couple of captains. My captain, and I found out in the meantime that our squad and myself in particular were considered the bomb by the captain. He absolutely loved us, which is, I think it had part to do with our work. I'm not saying my work, our work. And I think it had to do a lot with winning that damn golf tournament. He had that thing in his office. Other command staff come in and they talk about different things. Even the chief came in and he's going, hey, look at this trophy. I mean, this is like, remember now, these are all alphas. So they wanted to show off what they got. And that I found out he was doing that and he loved it. Okay. So I'm running out of time. I'll come back a new phase here about us doing crimes and diversifying from following Mideastern people now to splitting it and now going after crimes in progress, which is pretty good. So see you a little bit. Bye-bye.